Right now you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable, that mean them can't stop ya. Youth, unstoppable, so now we are trained.
One again, Unstoppable family. So people, on one hand we have Tyrical, on the next hand we have Mr. Vegas. Two talented artists, estranged friends. But now Tyrical is speaking out once again because Mr. Vegas finally addressed him, making a statement that, yo, Tyrical, basically, if you want to tell me, say, you are the one who helped me to reach where me reach in my successful career by helping with Edzai, who helped me write all of the other hits them when me have? Mr. Vegas basically asked the question. Mr. Vegas lash out against Tyrical and call Tyrical a mongrel dog and other things and address the fact that I know Tyrical helped him to bring him to hospital and all of these things as Tyrical claimed. Well, Tyrical did another reasoning over there on Instagram with Coolface. Big up yourself, Coolface, the notorious. Seeing Tyrical will a reasoning with Coolface and Tyrical addressed the whole thing from start to finish. And say, yo, you hear me? Mr. Vegas, you need to come swear upon your life. If you can't swear upon your life, then me respect you. But me know within myself, say, me are the one who bring you when your jawbone broke, go a doctor. Right? Now, honestly, I don't really think the debate needs to be surrounding that. But anyway, people, that's just my opinion. Let's listen what Tyrical and Coolface are reasoning about.
Already near the police station. So anybody know where the police station is?
Yeah, right? By the park, yeah.
Alright, so when me see him now I walk towards the police station, I follow him by the police station. See? Me the man I say police came got doctor, tell me the truth and no gunshot you get. Right? Jamaica police them never have no car yet. And like what year when Andrew give them couple second hand use car no police are going to car. But then when you want police to come assist you, them not have no car to come. And Vegas said that.
He said that the police brought him to the hospital.
Yes, that's what I already said and I interviewed. Alright. He made his report and then he stepped out. He jumped on the bike path. Right?
Yeah.
So we didn't have any money. Right? So we went at Big Ship. Right? We went at Big Ship. I saw a lady named Yolanda Rajix. I don't forget her name. Yolanda, that lady used to book show for Innocent Crew at that time. Right? I used to manage some of the artists. So I went to Yolanda and I said, Yolanda, I even saw her. I just saw her and said, look, a man just broke him jawbone. I want some money for that doctor. See, the big Vegas now, that's why I say Vegas, them don't want to talk the real history of them life. Them have edit the real sufferation that we go through. See? More Vegas deny this, I swear upon my life. I swear upon my pitney them life, everybody life in my family. That I'm speaking the truth. Nothing but the truth. Alright. I went to the lady and the lady said, I don't have any money, but I'm gonna check Mikey Spice. So I go to Freddie, me go to Freddie and Freddie give me 10 Canada. The lady run to Mikey Spice and Mikey Spice give 500 Jamaican. I never forget.
And Nanny.
Spice hot. Hey, there's something. You see me? Them time that the man hot, and the man pop off a thick Kyle, so I never forget, Pay $500 bill, them time $1,000 bill not come in yet. And the man give her 5 bills. See? And we jump on the bike now. See? And as I say my bike now have a thing when you rings and pistons. See? Because a man I tell me say when anything happens to your police, I go carry you to public. Nothing no goes up. There's no history of police taking people to hospital unless they are emergency. Police don't have no time for them something there. Right? So we stay so bam now, right? And pick up the money now and jump on the bike again now. So on the way down from Everdale, where we go check Big Ship them. See? On the way now, we stop at Skateland. Them time the Jingles was alive.
Yeah,
see?
That was hot.
Right, so him have an uncle. I never call him name. Him have an uncle. That is a singer. He drive a Volvo them time. Remember everything clearly, I stop. I'm a look at my uncle and say, yeah, my uncle.
Here we go on now. You can call name today because you start call some name early, so you can call some name.
Yeah, man. Carlton, him uncle name.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Carlton him uncle name. Carlton Smith. But you don't know Carlton Tamlins, you know, a big singer. My uncle a big singer. Long before Vegas a big singer, my uncle a big singer. Right? I'm not even give him uncle no big credit as no singer neither and big up him uncle. My uncle, him should give him uncle a combination. See? Then you don't know say go family have them little thing, but at the end of the day we have family blood thick and water.
True.
So anyway, I pull up on Carlton foot now, I say Carlton, you know someone you carry in Vegas got a doctor for me because a man just broke him job on him. If you don't listen to me, you know, every time I tell that story, it's the same way, it's no different, it can't change. You know. So, when I pull up on Carlton now and ask Carlton to come, Carlton say, yo, I don't have time for you, man, I'm a troublemaker, you know, man, I don't have time for this right now, you know. And I say, yo, you know, so I can't follow Carlton with the negative, I've got to carry the man to the hospital, but guess what, I wanted to take him up, UC.
Yeah.
I'm there right at the half a 3 o'clock. I swear upon my life. I'm there right at half a 3 o'clock when we have one split decision. You know half a 3 o'clock there?
Yes,
From Seattle. You know what's Seattle there? You know what's Seattle there? So,
yeah,
if you pass the clock, you know, it's a one way, you know. So, it's either you go up Hope Road or you go straight for go down half a 3 road, for go down Cross Road, for go down straight down a public.
To down a town, yeah.
To down a town. So, I was faced with the decision of what to do. And what I did, I just said, yo, the bike a crawl for go up. That's why I said the man then what is suffering. You know. The bike come here independent for go up a hill a crawl. You know. That's why when someone had this and a hype up about whole car, brother, I should not remember where I come from, brother.
So the bike could barely make it for go up the road, because going up Road to Papine with you is an uphill.
It's an uphill.
Yeah.
Because I saw you honest me, you know. But to go down to public is a downhill.
He said it would have been easier to go half a 3 road and then go down to downtown.
And that's what I did. And I took him to the public hospital. Typical Michael Augustus Harris took Clifford Smith, Mr. Vegas, to the hospital at Kingston Public Hospital. I mean, I swear upon my life. Any of Vegas can swear upon him life. Says, it's a policeman. Can go hospital right now, me applaud him if he can do that. And he can swear upon my life. So me carry up Mr. Vegas to the hospital.
Unstoppable TV. Unstoppable TV, you're there. We know if I catch this.
When me carry Mr. Vegas to the hospital, down at KPH, it was full to capacity. Brother, me don't need to lie in a brother, man. Me is too big in a brother, man. Me I don't know wanna be, you know. All of the mega stars them that you people look up to, I made them. And it's no hype. I'm not hyping. You them say me introduce them to Killer. So I was introducing them to people that can help them. Me not hide them, me not bury them, and me not like no one them boss. Me want them for boss.
Great Mason, big up.
But not for boss and come cuss me out. And to come on TV and say that you did for me when you never did. When you got your chance to help, you took off. So I took him to public, where it was full. And listen to that story again. Because he's a creative mind, a magician, you know. When we go them now look on him. Because man are coming with their head back shut out, them foot lift off, you know public go. Yeah. So they are bigger.
Trauma treatment, chop up, shot,
bigger problem than Mr. Vegas one. So you know what I did? When I saw that he wasn't getting any attention, I tell him to cry out loud. And while he cry out loud, I create a vibe in the hospital and tell him that my friend is dying and they should come now. And that's how we got assisted. And cool face, down the ram, the way down the full to capacity, there was no bed. That's why I think that Vegas, this is what Bounty Killer do, I buy bed for them. I think that Vegas should buy twice the amount of beds that Killer buy.
Killer paint that, Killer gonna go paint and buy bed and do all kind of things down there.
General, I saw that man admit on a chair sitting up with his job on. I swear upon my life. I'm a life, I swear upon. The man get admit on a chair sitting up. Me typical tell them him name and everything.
Turco, this story This is not normal, though, my general. This is not normal.
And to see Mr.
There's a
Vegas.
thing when I'm ungrateful, but this sound away, boy.
Brother, I say I never see something like this. But you know, brother. You know, a man look at me and tell me, say, Tyrical, you're like the foundation to a house. Nobody never look on the foundation and say what a strong foundation, but them say a beautiful roof.
Actually, I say the house big and pretty.
Them say that a man never sum up my life so beautiful before and I never leave that. And that comfort me. The man said the foundation that hold the house together, that beautiful house together, nobody see it.
True.
But them see the hearts and all different, the heartache, everything them see.
Yeah.
But they never say the foundation that holds all these things together. And I'm saying that all Vegas is trying to do is just edit me, because what he's doing now, think that I'm doing interview because I want it song. So what if me get a hit song? You shouldn't vex about that, brother. How long me a suffer? What if me get a hit song? You just worry if you say, boy, me I take that platform now because me want a boss. Come on, man, I help you to boss. So what if we even take a run with it for a boss? Which I'm not. Me not do no song boy, your brother. Me just say Miss Vegas because me know you have a cuss when me don't talk. The fact.
So my question is, there's a popular notion that the cut off piece are him rare if you patch up him jaw.
Them cut off him body. I'm not, brother, let me tell you something. Me not going at them something there with me. Me not one thing with me in general, me not really describe people. So I'm not gonna put down anyone because their body might be on their face. I'm not gonna do it. Because listen, most people where you see have a complaint out there, most people you see walk up and don't have a problem, It's just to go and live with them, you can find out, so them have diabetes, them have blood pressure, everybody have something to contend with.
True.
Everybody have a problem to contend with, so I'm not going to rejoice at someone's downfall. I'm here to help people, bro. I'm here to help my brothers and my sisters out of poverty. I was born to do that.
That is a big job, That's a big job. That's a big job. Somebody have to do it.
Right now, I'm a look at that and I do it too. I'm a friends them around me. And everybody around me I live good life. Nobody around me now suffer, so I might not have a hit song now, but I'm still doing great and I'm still loving people and still helping what can help.
But anybody who knows Tyrical, like the Barbican diaspora and people know, everybody know you. Like Sean Paul know you. Like when I talk to Sean Paul, say, yeah man, Tyrical is one of the youth in the streets long time. Everybody have good things to say.
The song, me say, ask Sean Paul if so a lot of people saying that it's Sean Paul Jawbone, but me clear it up tonight on the shirts. I mentioned Sean Paul name as a reference because I know that Sean Paul know the history of me and Vegas togetherness. When I look a big van, I drive Sean Paul in big van, in parents' van when drive come where at that time transport them time, big van.
Yeah.
Sean Paul knew me and Vegas together. Right? And I was the one who was taking him to and from. I was his transport. I was in a better position. I see me, the dirty boy up on the street, and the arrows and also double plate money.
Yeah, double plating was nice.
Obviously, General B them and the whole of them are ride under 50. I will get inspired and know say you can own things. So Monster Shot them was my idol to see them out every day at the studio. And I was there too. You know what I mean? And I learned from them. Right? So I'm still here helping people.
So all right, let's move on from Mr. Vegas because as I said, there's so much different chapters and I have some bits and notes here and there that I know about. So as we go along the chat, I will just bring up one and two things. All right. Barbican Grand Spin, it have a movement of artists. And from one side to the next. So you have the Predator them, you have the Flex, you have the Kibaki, you have that set of people from around Barbican that aspire to be artists or DJs or stuff like that. So give us some more story about rolling around Barbican and Grand Spend area, what we call uptown garrisons?
Well, as I said, you don't know, sir, from Barbican to Grand Spend it in there. You know what I mean? We had DJs like Tommy Culture. You know what I mean? These artists are artists that I rate. And guess what now? Guess what? Them not make it enough, but every time I see them, I sing one of them old songs for them and make them feel good enough. Because I am not the person who is going to look down on someone because they didn't make it big. No. You can't value life upon success. And that's too much people cheat them way to success in life. Step on other people to get them.
Somebody named Joseph, what?
Joseph Stepper.
Joseph Stepper. Joseph Stepper, yeah. Perry Mason said, yeah, man, one of the most unique dancehall voices out there.
All them a chat, y'all make them fret. Cause you don't know you are your man now left. You are film choice, film first. You are the wife. So, Baby Wayne, Joseph Stepper, because when I time, you know, alright, you can check it, you know. Baby Wayne. No, but Baby Wayne Vice, Baby Wayne did depend Steely rhythm. But it's the same rhythm. Steely gave Colin Fat a cutoff.
A cutoff fight, yeah.
See? And on that same rhythm, Joseph Stepper Vice a unique song with his wife. And that was a major hit.
Up to today. Can't go one throwback party, can't go one 90s party and not play. And the reaction is pretty much the same reaction that it got when it just came out.
And Singing Sweet it and that same rhythm too. With When I See You Smile.
When I See You Smile.
You understand me? So those were the artists that was really running uptown, and Reggie Stepper do a song with him. Le commerce, boy like she big. Le commerce. You see me? So
why not try DJ at the Big Vice I'm going on?
Eh?
Reggie Stepper have one of the most unique sounds. That Vice the in yes sir for DJ from yes sir. It's not normal for DJ. Big up Reggie Stepper. One of, like every time you hear the man Vice me I say yo, it's different.
Cause you know, at them man they run Vice thing from long time. Them man they run Vice in terms of, you know what I mean, you don't know different from Shabba Ranks and them man they have Big Vice.
Big Vice.
See? As a DJ, different from before Butcher them come and Bounty Killer them come with the Big Vice and Jigsy Kingdom and all of them. You know what I mean? And Reggie Stepper was the Big Vice man in the game. If the youth them want know the history. See? So let's go check out Little Miss and all. I'm the next one I say jump and so pop up to the gate to figure
yeah.
So that was another hit song too. You know what I mean? That
Monster,
was
yeah, Monster and a Sound Clash roll too.
Yeah. So that was where the craft came about, you know what I mean, to get in the game, because I was inspired by these guys. And as I said, my inspiration for writing songs, you know, came from Baby Wayne. You know what I mean? So for someone to even want to deny me of my rights, you know what I mean? Because, all right, check this now. I not dwell upon them. I not talk about them again after this. And I wish me never talk about them after this. Right? I saw him in an interview saying that when he did Edzai, Severed Ties, right? And in the interview, he continued and insisted on saying that I came to see him. First, you know, him said, me never had the studio when the song I write. Right? And then in the same interview, you know, him said, me come check him. So him have missed the places where I first of all I put all Mr. G them in night. Big up Mr. G, them youth that genius were unknown genius from them.
Yeah, big up Mr. G.
Yeah. Unknown. Am I genius them they were unknown. Because enough people don't know people behind the scene of great music who are going artists. Right? So he's saying that me and him severed ties. But no, it wasn't like that. While Nike was going on, right? You know how music got them time. Sometimes your voice song I don't release it.
Yeah.
So it's not as the song Vice it come out same time.
And the label was a new label. The label was a new label and it took a while to pick up.
Right, Main Street never really like big them time there. Danny Brownie. You know what I mean? So we know Steely and Cleveland, brother, yes, because the music in them, but at the time I Steely them at the man.
No, but Nike wasn't done for Danny Brown, you know. Nike was done for
No, for Jeremy Hardy. No man, Edzai talk about, man. Edzai talk.
Yeah.
Edzai talk about, man. Remember say Nike was done half time Jawbone broke, you know. So him not talk good. So he must say even when him come a big ship him Jawbone broke long time. I lie that. Yeah, mix up the thing, Vegas. A big ship me meet you. When you come beg me for power with me. Ask me nice and decent if you can power with me. That's unique. Right? So he mix up the thing. Because we write the song at She Walks Garden, I never forget. She Walks Garden, we write the song. That's an area near Akiwak.
Okay.
Where we sat in the house and we wrote the song together, and I drove him to the studio in my car. And he was saying me never have no car them time there. When I'm confused. It's when you're telling untruth, sometimes it have a way of the truth always come out. Right? So for you to say I wasn't there when the song was voicing, that's a lie.
So you wrote the song with him in 3X Garden and then you went to the studio to record it?
I assisted him to the studio in my car.
Okay.
My car, because my car that's the vehicle that we use, you know, to go everywhere, you know. And my car everywhere we're going, bro. I could have a country the whole car, you know. So when I say after I was done sit down in our house and write this song, me and him drive by studio and him sit down and voice the song. Me that's I get panel with him too. And Danny Brown said the track full up because at that time studios only were using 24 tracks.
Yeah.
Or a lot of the youths them who don't really get what is 24 track. Them time they are never digital.
Yeah. When it's full, it's full.
Right, so therefore the track would have full. And I like now is unlimited tracks.
Yeah.
You understand me? So right now it's unlimited tracks. So at that time, I never get to voice, so you got the opportunity and I was glad for that.
Yeah.
Right? So for someone, I'm a sweep on my life again. My life. There's so much time I'm alive, I sweep on. I was there penning the song together and I drove this man to the studio. I don't know why this man want to edit me out of history, you know. Him do it for much years, don't call me name, you know. More than maybe him just give me a mention or whatever, but him don't call me name to make people know that we were struggling together and talk about these hardcore things that I'm talking about. You never talk about the sufferation part. You want to make it like Vegas born rich. You never born rich. We struggled. We were hungry. A lot of times you got assisted by this girl who you turn your back onto. I was there. Enough time I broke to and she give her money too. And maybe you buy gas. Me not forget. But as other girl I help with. And you turn the girl turn your back on blacks at the any park. And whole heap of more other people to like me alone you turn your back on. So I'm just saying, even if you want to take the credit and you don't share it, you tell me say, me not reach out to you. And I should have me and you lack world. Of course you know that I'm here if you lack the world, at least you admit that. But me not have to reach out to you. You are the one should reach out. You are the one that you are in a better place. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
You are the one that claim that you are in a better place. So why should I reach out to you when you reach out to me at first and told me that you want that you want with a par? So why you're the on Billboard now and you're international now? You're too big again to come to me and say, yo, whatever happened to us, yo, let's put that aside. Let's move on. You rather know attack me, talk about whatever you want to talk about, or this and that and whatever. You know what I mean? You want to attack me outside of music. No, that's not fair. Let's talk about the fact. Find facts and talk about. That's what we want to debate about, facts.
Yeah.
I had the book, with the lyric for Edza, And just because this guy was denying me of my rights, I was so ignorant at the time. And the meaning of ignorance is not knowing. A lot of people are talking about ignorant. Ignorant, I mean, so a man alone. No, that is not ignorant. That is when a man is being indignant and wrathful. So ignorance is lack of knowledge. So I was not knowledgeable enough to know that I should keep on to this book. And I make someone say that, the when name Julian, the manager of Movado.
Yeah.
Look at me one day and say, yo, any you find the writing, any you find a book that will make you rich. And I remember I threw away the book because Vegas never wanted to share the rights. And I said that if you don't want to give me the rights, I don't want it. That is how ignorant I was. I never know that people could challenge people in court and fight people and win over. I never know that.
Funny enough, I have a book. I have a book like that, and I have some videos. I have some videos of book.
Yo, you get low, man.
I said I have a video. I have a book a such book like that, and I have videos of me.
You're low, my general.
You know, hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear, boy, you're low.
I don't understand why. Let me see what I'm going. Hold on. Let's see what I'm going. Check.
Jaja, good over evil, life over there. Eh?
May I hear you loud and clear though?
Yeah, you hear me clear though?
Yeah, man, may I hear clear?
Yeah, but me nah hear you got now one whole, and me no want me hear reason, and me nah hear you clearly.
All right, let me.
That's important.
I will let you continue. You more important to talk than me.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you now?
I can't hear you. You're good. All right. So I have a book like that I used to write a lot of songs in and arrange songs for like Elephant Man in it, and I have videos of me writing a whole heap of songs for people. And I had the book for all long, and then I get put it and found it back the other day in some box that I've packed up. So maybe I need to keep some of these books. With all these lyrics of all those songs that I used to write back in the whole like that book. I used to have like a flip page book where I used to write the lyrics in and give it to the DJ to go and go in the voicing booth.
You're up back now, my general. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, good. So as I say, I have a book where I used to write for the songs and for lyrics to give the DJ them a certain DJ. For spit from and stuff like that. And they throw the book in some box and then I find it back. But it's never tear it up. I didn't get no publishing for those songs, but I have the book, some of the pages them from the book. Mm-hmm. So these things are important to have sometime. And I have videotapes of me in studio, rearranging lyrics and writing lyrics and stuff like that. So I have hard evidence for some of the songs them that I didn't get no credit for. I didn't get no publishing for at the end of the day.
I was ignorant. Because I was just working for my art. I was pre in the craft of the game to know that you have to have the facts, you know what I mean, for proof whenever the time comes. So I just threw away the book because I just couldn't bother. And I just kept silent for years. I never really, come out like where you see me come out now.
But you're pretty active in the music scene still, Power, because as I said, this is why I asked you about the Grand Spend movement, because I remember that movement when the movement come about when I was going through Grand Spend. Still go through Grand Spend and those places. Flex, the Predator, these artists from Grand Spend, that the movement started, that movement started, that link up with Cassava Peace Movado. And I know you have your stories. You have been around these artists for a long time when the shift wasn't being made. When Barbican wasn't the spot, but everybody was making the moves to go across Uptown and go across run by Freddie and go around these studios and stuff like that. So I want to share some of those stories about other artists while we're at it.
Well, as I'm saying, my experience was really with Reggie Stepper, Georgie Stepper, Singing Sweet. Those were really my idol, my superstars, my people who I see do it and get success. And Soundman flying out, all the above. So it was really those artists. And as I said, these artists were the artists that run uptown. I can notice Buru Bantan them, even Buru Bantan them who I'm from Lunga Grand Spin, they were like before.
Yeah.
But they still never get the success that Reggie Stepper and Joseph Stepper and Singing Sweet got. Because these artists, they did it big. And if anybody knows Singing Sweet, Reggie Stepper and Joseph Stepper, these people have songs that are still relevant today.
Yeah.
As we say, you can't go certain segment and you know play and you know go Colin Fat segment with When I See You Smile and Wife. So these artists, they did it. And these artists, like I said, they inspired me. And let me see that I have to step out and get my one.
So name some more. I'm not seeing it on the video per se, but I'm hearing you clearly.
You see me now?
No. Your video screen is stuck on something like a yellow background or something, but I'm not seeing you at all.
You see me now?
No, it's like your Tiger song I play. I don't see, because I don't know where you're there.
I mean, I do not you know. I see him place me there. I know.
Let me see. No, it not show you. Just miss an area. So name some more art. Like who else you wrote? No, we can see. Oh, okay. Me can see him. Everybody else them can see you. I don't know why I can't see you. Everybody say we can see him. So I'm being kept in check. Everybody let me know on the up and up. They must see you. That's me not see you. I don't know what is going on my side. But once everybody's seen you and hearing you, all is well. Other songs that you're so Freddie McGregor was a place that you used to go, Big Ship from way in the days. So give us some more story of going around about Big Ship in the rise of Stephen, like when you used to going around when Stephen was around there when that movement was going on.
All right. Me I show now how thing powerful again. This is Stephen McGregor.
Yeah.
That's collecting all the Grammys now. You hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear loud and clear.
Stephen McGregor that is collecting all the Grammys now. I was there in the initial state. First, giving these young people money to play record, to play rhythms professionally on my album because I got a deal. One of the things. But as me, they run a Big Ship from before even Stephen even busted. Enough people don't know that, you know. I was privileged to be around some of the greatest people in the game. I see them propel to greatness, and I love that. I love it. Right? So I was at Big Ship. First, I Freddie friend, you know. But when I go on Freddie now, I realize I'm with them, I deal with the music. So I'm music me I deal with now. I just cling to Stephen them and cling to Chino them.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that I rate Stephen long before the world rate him. And the genius can talk that publicly too. That we had a chemistry. And that chemistry was long before he got the break. So most of the people that I'm talking about is before they got the break. It's in the practicing stage. I know them. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
So my life is about helping people to get to the next level.
And you seem to have an eye for talent and an ears for the music.
General, I remember when they couldn't get no artists at Big Ship. I mean, I taught this publicly. When they wanted, they create a rhythm named Cartoon Rhythm. Listen, this is Big Ship I talk about.
I remember that.
I talk about Big Ship now. Because enough of them not do the half what me do. I talk. And it's not like me I look no props or whatever, but I just do a lot. All right, I remember when they created a rhythm named Cartoon Rhythm and they couldn't get no bigger. And them said, yo, them want Elephant Man on the rhythm. And them said them write a song for Ellie. I say, let me hear the song. And she, clap the chorus, let me hear it, my Stephen. I'm saying, all right, Ellie number go. And then call Ellie. And when them call Ellie, me just DJ the song over the phone for Ellie. And Ellie come in same time and vice for them. And that is how the bridge with Elephant and Big Ship started.
Yeah.
So when I am around these people, there weren't any big megastar that they are now. And I was the one who was helping laying the black for all these success. Yeah. And I am proud of that. Long before the cartel them come along and all these megastars.
Yeah.
So
as I said, you have years for the business. You have years for the business. You're in the right place at the right time.
And not only that, when I leave Big Ship, I go on a Shawnee's. You dig what I say?
Well, I'm correct somebody. Somebody said Red Bull and Guinness. No, Cartoon Rhythm was way before that. I went around to Stephen right before him boss, and he played Cartoon Rhythm for me before no one was recorded on it. So Red Bull and Guinness came after. When Deli Ranks went around there and heard the rhythm and produced that track. The Cartoon Rhythm was the first thing came out with young Stephen at the helm, but trying to do this production thing. And so whoever don't know that, check the stories.
Right.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
Yeah, because the first rhythm was big up Michelle, yeah. On the line, I mean. So the first rhythm that they had before was on a rhythm named Old Fong label, but it was still they coincide with Big Ship. That was a scam.
Mm-hmm.
So Old Fong put out that the brother when me and him do the song, the combination, the scam when me and Vegas used to sing. The guy that did that song, he's the producer, right? Yeah.
Big up Cutty.
Right. So yeah, Cutty, enough respect. So when me I say now, that guy when the rhythm get big, Japan take the song. Japan take not only my song, but the whole rhythm.
Yeah.
Because when I talk about no, can't ask back Freddie McGregor and everything, So when we did this scam, it was done on Old Fong label. That is Freddie McGregor nephew. He's a nephew and cousin. Right? So they were all working at Big Ship, but the rhythm get out of hand. Where people from all over Chaka Demos and players, people all over the big artists, them come and jump on the rhythm. And that scary rhythm was a big rhythm. Right? So therefore, the rhythm was started by some people from Japan. Right? And Freddie get a deal with some Japanese. Right?
Yeah.
And get the deal from the Japanese them and go make some money off of the rhythm and the cartoon rhythm come along.
Mm-hmm.
So even Red Bull and Guinness, that's a hit song. But
yeah, Red Bull and Guinness, he was saying that Red Bull Deli Ranks rhythm that came after. Rich Lee was saying it.
Yeah, it never come along yet. Because what people have to understand, there's a lot of music that is being made every day, but hit music don't make every day. So we who know the history, we are gonna talk about songs that you don't know about, or songs that never hit. And we have to still value them. We are not just gonna talk about hit songs like our career start with hit song. No. It's few artists just do one song and hit.
Yeah. Not a lot of artists get the chance to come out with the first set of songs, the first song and hit and second song and hit. Especially the first two songs. Come out with the first two songs and hit is a big thing. The great legendary Tonto Irie. I have a question for the DJ. Did he ever ask Mr. Vegas for a strength?
All right. Legendary. The problem that I had, is that I'm saying that we struggled together. Jane, and you know the struggling. Okay? All right. My problem is, as I'm saying, I'm not really saying that I need the assistance, but I'm just saying that's the pattern that we have.
Yeah.
One get out and help the other one.
Yeah, which is right, which is true.
So I shouldn't have to ask for strength. It shouldn't be that way. So no. My pride will not allow me to ask.
But in the game is what it is. If you have somebody a par straight and him get the song and him just go poof. As them say nowadays, they went ghost, you went MIA, you don't hear from the person or nothing at all. And you say you call him and ask him if I try him find the song in that ear from him and went ghost. That was it as a sign enough, you know, say, yo, alright, I'm not really interested in giving you a strength, you're interested to hear from him.
You got mistake, you know. Yeah, cool face.
Yeah, so that is it. But like for me is, as I say, so it's Kotia says an artist thing. So as I say, right now, I know that you have done enough things in this business that we're talking about. And I don't want it to seem like we're just talking about Mr. Vegas, because as I said, I know you have a lot of different history to talk about. Even though this seemed to be one of the things on your mind because it's fresh right now, and because of what he said, and from the other days when him ready, him just get up and throw some serious stone, and throw some stone all over the place, and him want a reaction from who him trying to hit with a stone. So yeah, right now it's a thing.
I don't want to talk about my teeth them and whatever. I chase me now. A man that help you in life. You want to attack my character. You understand me? But as I said, you know, I can do whatever I want to do. I just choose to be a free man. You know what I mean? I just choose to just be free. And I'm happy in my skin, and that's the greatest thing. And as I said, my blessing coming to help people. So if you want to criticize a man that help you, that does show the type of person that you are. If you want to try to tear down someone and say, I try to look at it song, why are you trying to prevent me from getting a hit song? Why?
Somebody just said a while ago, Gaza Guns, so you're the first big artist that brought him to the studio to voice dub.
Brother, me can make artists bombard Vegas. Right now, me can make artists bombard him, saying what I did for them. My history is so long. Brother, all these things I couldn't just go create it in a day, you know. It have to be a lifestyle, you know. Big up Gaza Grand Spend. Them you they can tell you of event where when me a lock down and I call him on stage and me and him a rock it together. And no name, nobody know him. And I would never disrespect him and think I am better than him and saying that I am a mountain and he don't make it. Because he's maybe in America have to try pursue life in other goals just to survive. I won't ever look down on him because he did not make it big in music. Who to tell what happen tomorrow?
Nobody know what tomorrow brings.
When me that help Mr. Vegas or Movado them or anyone of them, I never know that they would be the giant they are today.
Okay, so listen now. We finish off at 10:30, so like we have like a 14-minute span leave where you can just like wrap up everything. So just share, because I don't want to look like we're just talking about Vegas, which is a broad spectrum of things I want to talk about. So your experiences with Movado within the earlier stages of his career before he got the break.
Yo.
Yeah, you.
Let me tell you this, bro. The history of Movado longer than Vegas.
Backside.
Brother, listen to this, no, man. I'm telling you that the love we have for people, it's indelible. It can't rub out. The share what I share with my friends, them, brother, in this life. You know, I tell you, I share my friend them with my friend them. That means that I know Bounty Killer who know when I go bring on to go meet him because I want to know for boss.
Yeah.
Brother, me are the first man make Movado see him face on a flyer.
True?
Me are the first man make Movado do a dub plate and pay him out of my pocket. Them did not crew when the Mafia crew consist of 4 of them. Flex,
what was in the crew?
Flex was in the crew.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that. They even know that when I created a restaurant, Flex, big artist, want to know was the chef. So remember, you know, after I got on big artists, you know, so now this, we are talking about the journey. So
Oh, so Flex, so hold on, Flex was a chef
in my restaurant
in your restaurant.
that I owned as a kid.
Yeah.
So Flex was a chef in my restaurant as a kid boy. So he was in the crew. So Movado was in the crew. Flex was in the crew. A youth named Rakila was in the crew. My fireman now. Movado they even look on him and help him. So now me alone, these people don't ungrateful to me alone, you know. Them have a people where them ungrateful to, you know. So you have a youth named Rakila with my crew. My fireman now will hold people fire. Right?
Yeah.
And the next youth named Terror Kid now, may his soul rest in peace. He died.
Yeah.
And even Movado sing over one of his songs the other day. See
Which
the
song
song
is that?
Movado says, stress just to impress. Sex is all I expect. They know that I swear upon my life. Is that you that sing that we know most of the words that come from Biggie them to it.
Biggie Small, yeah, from a Biggie
Right?
Small record,
But
yeah.
that youth was the youth who refurbished that song and did it at the time when they were in the crew.
Whoa.
And I used to call them, come like a be a people that call me Star Wagwan.
Yeah.
You see me?
Them know they're upon live, them know it's cooking right now. The live is cooking right now, so everybody
Yo, come like you get a low, I get my general. Yo, that girl I call someone, I want to. So what me I say now, I used to call Movado, Flex, Terror Kid, and Rakila every show that I get. Just like when we with Vegas.
Yeah.
They would pack up in my car every day, everywhere I go, me carry them with me. Every show when me get them, they pan it. I know me alone, anytime I get show, I know me alone, they pan it. Them, they pan it too. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Every show when me get, I would share with Movado, Flex, Terror Kid, and Rakila. Now the first man vice him 45. Now the first man make him do a 45. The big Movado when the found the rate. So now the first man make him do a dub plate. Now the first man make him do seam face pan a flyer. So I would take them to every show. Even Foota Hype yesterday, you know, big, you know. Me used to put Foota Hype on my show them when I keep with Bounty Killer too, you know. Them time them don't name nobody, you know.
Why?
But I confident that Foota had it, you know. When I could have put him among Kilimanjaro, you know. Brother, my history is normal. So every year when you hear me I keep that Bounty Killer show there, I would come to Cassava Peace, take up Foota Hype. You know Foota Hype, them man on a ramp. You can't call them man the name man on a true. You cannot. Brother, listen me now.
Somebody just said a while ago, you know, somebody make Foota run.
Me not hear you kind of low, but me I talk if you hear me. Foota Hype are one of the realest youth me know in a reggae music.
Yeah.
And a lot of people might burn him out and do all they want to do with him. But to me, I think he's one of the most honest youth in our music right now. And in fear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So every year I would go for Foota Hype. And I would include him among all the stars. All of the artists them would I include Foota Hype among the Talia artists them. I'm comfy in them time the record box and on a CD pouch, them time the record box heavy. And I lift up that and put it on my back. Ask Foota enter you see him. Ask Boom Boom when you see him. Me make Boom Boom play him first, Movado. And if you know how significant that is, because Movado become Foota Hype selector.
Yeah.
Yeah, Movado, my bad. I mean, Boom Boom becomes Movado selector.
Yeah, but you're right. It started out from Foota.
Because remember, in a be Movado Boom Boom is playing and that propel him, you know.
Yeah.
So we have to be honest, even though Cartel are the man and Cartel are run the place. Boom Boom play Movado and get big stardom.
Yeah.
Check the history. I not talk nothing when I go so.
Yeah, man,
So,
that's true so far.
And lick me against, you don't know, we give credit where it is due. And since Boom Boom, we not see no more selector now. Like that. Big up all of the authorized them and all of the people, them, everybody will go on. But we know say, since Boom Boom, we not see no more genius or magic work in a dancer like what Boom Boom do. We have to be honest. And Boom Boom stop Bossy Tuesday one evening. Boom Boom stop Bossy Tuesday and say, yo, cameraman find Tyrical, me never forget this. I respect him for this. And him tell the cameraman to shine the camera upon me and tell the crowd, say, I am the first man let him play a Mavado in life. And we believe him get the Mavado force. And instead of the 4, me do 3. I make them do 1.
Big up Boom Boom.
So that's the selflessness person I am.
When you big up Boom Boom, you have to big up Harry Hype, you know. Because Harry Hype is one of the genius them in my book, you know. So you know, I think.
Cool face, you're low, you know, man. You gone again, man.
I don't know what going on. You're a phone star.
Come on, some people are Carl Virgin, that, you know.
Yeah. You probably touch a button or turn down your volume or something. Maybe you have to turn up back your volume.
Yeah, what you say?
I said, when you talk about Boom Boom as a bad flex, I have to big up Harry Hype right at the same sentence.
Yeah. Me not left out Harry. Not left out Harry. Not left out Harry. Not left out Harry. But you don't know.
Highly. And the merger between the two of them make it fire and hit the target all the time.
Yeah, you're me clear though. Cool face.
Yeah, man. You're clear, man.
So I'm saying that you know what I mean, you don't know, so we just have to talk who we assist, because you don't know, I couldn't really call Harry Hype name, and Harry never really have that closeness there.
Yeah.
One thing with me, you know, brother, I have to be real, you know, brother. You see me? Me not play hypocrite in nothing at all with me. You see me? There's nothing that me talk when I accurate. Me not talk nothing for nobody can come back for me and say a lie.
Yeah.
You see me? So everything where you hear me attack, a fact.
Them and me rate.
What you say?
People feel like say I'm a youth, but Flex are one of the general in the game when me rate. When I know from me just come up town and Kibaki is one of the youth them and me rate when me just come up town.
I mean, big up Kibaki. Singing sweet and the whole body can.
Yeah, them man there man me rate and I always rate the music from me just come up town, come and meet Kibaki in a grand spin and see them man there do the music, and they've always been real to me. I've always show genuine, like them always show them genuine Flex.
No man, you see Kibaki in November in Barn, so I one of the realest youth that, you know, November in Barn like.
So big up Kibaki every time. And I see Flex and Footer kind of have a little thing going on. I don't know what is fully going on. Right before I come on the line, and when I click on it, it was him and Mumzel discussing something going on with him and Footer or some whatever the situation is. I hope them rectify it as soon as possible, because they come from far.
No, because you know that are the original team, you know. Flex, all the way. That is the original team. Flex, Rakila, Footer Hype. You understand? Because Footer Hype in the team, you know.
Yeah.
Footer Hype in the team, you know. Me dep on the ends enough time and say, move out of send go buy weed. You see? This is what I see already. I see my father send and tell a man, say, yo, bring a bag of weed there. Bring a grand bag. And I see Footer call back the man and say, yo, yeah, what, bring 2 grand bag there. Because the man them there and them all want weed. I know my father not share free money. And I talk this loud. And as I say, I not talk nothing for nobody get back. I not tell lie, brother. Everything when I talk now, I come from art. I know I not put no craft. I not try dress up nothing. I not try pretty up nothing to get nothing hype.
Yeah.
I not look no song. I survive without song. You look a song when I do when you want my one, but them not think it carry up on a level. Sound man come check me and wait on it. The biggest set of sound them in Jamaica Vice, me bass at this. Kilimanjaro. No for the biggest thing them in music. Come feet. And pay me too. Brother Hype them a country, whole heap of country sound.
Bad sound, Brother Hype from a
come and pay me feet.
Outside the west side.
I fly out, I go England, I go all over the same song there. So also man to say, you know make it and you know rare. Come on, man. I may not be as big as you, but I'm doing my thing. So now I suffer, and that's the greatest thing in life, you know, brother. When a man now suffer, you know, bro.
Yeah.
You understand me? So blessing still a pour upon me, bro. It might not be having a hit song or rare, but I'm doing well. And I'm still helping other artists. I'm still in the position that I can give. That's blessing. I used to give you. and I'm still in the position that I'm giving other artists. That's blessing. You know what I mean? You much man I live and they can't find food for themselves, much as them pitney and me can't find food for my pitney, find food for myself, find food for my friend them at the same time. And yeah, for you think you're gonna make me feel like some is nobody and nothing not going on for me. I'm not gonna believe that. I won't believe and I refuse to believe that. I am productive and progressive from them time that you know me until now. It never stop.
But you're a businessman though.
Eh?
You're a business owner. You're a businessman.
I watch you now. You see even that business side there. Look on this. The business don't know say I'm a businessman.
He's a businessman.
I own a grocery store. I own a restaurant. I have taxi on the road. I rent the amount of thing. Them brother there, man. I should never know, man. I never talk my business enough, bro.
You don't have to say the next word.
I never talk them. I force the world and know them something I know. And I guess my story have to come out so I can inspire other artists to know so when you make no money if you invest it.
True.
I can't count the few people that will help me in the game. You have a girl named Virginia Shaw, she helped me. You see? You have a girl named Christina Thompson, a girl that helped me too. You have a youth named Patrick Atkinson. You have a youth named Dave Wallace. You have a youth named Rodney Price. You have a next man named Freddie McGregor, a next man named Half Pint. A lady named Elise Kelly and one named Amber. And if I don't want to call no more name, I don't have to call no more name because me remember the people who were there for me. I don't forget that. I don't have to need a book, I don't want a list.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to talk about every day. So I have people that help me that they are not famous, but I have to call them name. On a time like this. And in a time like this, because I'm in a plan for go on and on with that something, you know, man. Black people are under attack right now, you know, that me really deal with, you know. Vaccination and them something that issue and them will pass something that them something them really deal with. I don't really have time to deal with cascas, you know. Right now, none of we don't know the future. So when someone attack me, they might think about not it song now. Because right now, if people want me to come do a tour, I'm not going nowhere right now. Look how much money you have right now, nobody can fly me. So at that some boy don't know me have things about me. Me no run down things. I can tell you that right now I'm not thinking to leave Jamaica. Me no want to go nowhere right now, me alright. So if I was a broke artist and hungry, I would say I can't wait for this to over so I can travel and so I can do my shows and to make money. Whenever them free up, them free up.
Well, alright. I done this done right here, so you know, cause as I hear Tyrical say, him not really depend the sus thing and the bag of talk thing. Him don't say why him have to say and I eat that. And what if him a try to seek a big song out of this, as him say? Right? Cause Mr. Vegas say, yo, him a do interviews yes, so this and everywhere. Maybe him a try to get a song or where is the song actually, as Mr. Vegas said. But Tyrical, here we go on, brother. Just push out some music. You see what I say? I make the fans them, because we sure you still have your fans them. You understand? The fans them go and hear some positive, uplifting music from Tyrical. Me like the direction where Tyrical go. Tyrical say, yo, too much black people right now. We don't know where black people stand. And we need, you know, for more focus on positivity. So Tyrical, big up yourself, my brother. Watch on the people. Done with this. Talk to me down below in the comment section. Let me hear your views, your thoughts, and your opinion. See? This has been another one from Unstoppable TV. Like, share, comment, and definitely, if this is your first time here and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, where you wait pan, hit the subscribe button now. Turn on all notifications. Once you upload a video, you will get notified. No matter what, don't let nobody stop you. I'm unstoppable, and I'm out.
Right now, you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable.